boys, a lot happened today. In the past day, Bungie has released its second
I actually have to
Taken
go back and
King stream,
do that because they've
and
changed a lot
I'm
of stuff, so
deciding
I'm
to
gonna have
do
to
a short little
re-upload that
explanation
video.
of both the
Or
first
upload another
stream
one.
and the second
You
stream.
don't like this map.
I'm not entirely sure how long this one's going to be or how
Trust me
long it
when I
is. It
say
depends
this,
on
you
kind
probably
of...
have more than me.
Their
Trust
stream
me
was
when I say
both
that.
each about 40 minutes. I'm going
I
to see
have
if I can
3.
cut that down to maybe about 40 minutes for just
One of them is her.
the highlights and caps of it. At most. So, the cool thing about this is, so I'm going to just start off with what's going to happen with your character, specifically you.
How do you run out of ammo? It just...
Ghosts can now be changed, and they now affect your light level, which is totally different from your character-based level, which is your XP level. The new max regular level is 40. This has been confirmed, and this is different from your light level. Your light level is roughly staying the same if you're at level 34, which is about 160. What now affects your light level is your weapons damage, your armor ranking, and your ghost, and what you have equipped for that. Now, all Gear 1 guns are being moved back to 160 attack value, and all armor is being moved to about 160 as well. That way your armor and your guns are a total of your entire light level. So anything can really bring you up or bring you down depending on what you have equipped. So that's mainly the new things kind of evolving that. There's also a new slot that's on the main menu, which is called the relic slot. This slot is mainly used just to kind of change what your main function or like special bonus for your guardian at that moment is. Like if you deal void damage, you end up taking less damage. If you deal void damage, you end up getting a chance of light. Anything like that. Some of the other things that have changed, though, or will be changing, marks are changing significantly. Like your Crucible and Vanguard marks are actually going to be disappearing entirely. So on Taken King, if you have 200 and 200, you will now be moved to 0 legendary marks. They're mainly replacing that to streamline and make it more common and easier to think of, and just not have to deal with the whole two different systems and two different currencies that you have to deal with and mess with. They're also removing, thank goodness, they're removing the limit of 100 per week, but you can still only carry 200. So you can play for as long as you want, it just matters whether or not you're going to actually handling, like getting the income up and all that quickly. Getting the legendary engrams as the start is probably what's going to be the most important for actually finishing this game as soon as possible and getting out the max light level. I do not believe, to my knowledge, that the new max light level has been confirmed, but to my knowledge, it will be something much greater, and it is required for all in-game content to have a very high level of light. Yet you also must be level 40 to do in-game material, so you have to be high level on both standards.
Blink, yes, they do.
So these new marks, and when they disappear, whatever, for every 50 Vanguard or 50 Crucible marks that you have, you get one commendation. These commendations can be used to level up your factions. Now, as soon as Destiny switch to Taken King comes out, you will then be able to actually use any packages to get legendary marks, which is very good, actually, because that's probably going to be the quickest way to get legendary gear. And getting the legendary gear that's better than yours already, or legendary guns that's better than yours, because common weapons will be beating our legendaries currently. So everything is going to get a mass buff. So I would suggest trying to max those out right now before the Taken King actually comes out. In addition to that, so the faction gear, as I said, it's really good to try and get you really close to leveling up, because those levels are not changing between the two.
You, Soul, and he hit me.
Other things that are mainly changing, new how you look and how the different vendors and the faction stores will actually sell you ghosts now, as well as just plain armor and weapons and all that. They've also added new kind of functionalities and quest lines, so it's like this character is going to be integrated and he's going to give you this quest, you're going to go out and do it. He'll give you bounties, you can turn them in from just your actual quest screen, which makes things so much easier. You don't have to make a trip right back to the tower.
Do you remember the whole Skolas 3.5 hour thing, or 5 hours thing?
They've added new sparrows, new ships, I'm sure, and also the one thing that everyone loves. Vault space! Vault space! It has been doubled officially. I do think that the doubled vault space is very useful, but at the same time, I am not a huge fan of it, because they also doubled the exotics. I think they really should have made more vault space, but I love that they doubled it, don't get me wrong on that, but they also doubled the amount of exotics we all have, which they changed that system too. So, for those people that are stockpiling their exotics, like me, I'm just kind of like, oh, this is going to be a bad day. You are able to repurchase any exotic gun or gear that you have attained on any character. So, you can then, if, say, Monte Carlo is nerfed, for whatever reason, auto rifles get nerfed even though they're already just pea shooters. But then, so you decide to dismantle them for their shards, and you throw the shards into, say, Gallahorn. Later on, these, if for whatever reason, they buff auto rifles so that they're more powerful, stronger, and better in every way than Thorn in Crucible. Which I don't think that'll happen, but if it ever does happen for whatever reason, then you can just go into the actual tower and just rebuy the exotic that you dismantled. It won't be as good, and the exotic perk will be now moved to the first perk on the perk tree. Which is good, because that's the whole reason why you want that exotic piece of gear, is the exotic perk.
I don't like them.
So, one of the other things that they're removing in Destiny is Hardonic Essences, the Titans, which is the plating, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, I don't play Titan that much, and Sapphire Wire, which is the Hunters. These are their weapon parts, not weapon parts, armor parts, what am I thinking? The armor parts are getting replaced, the individual ones, for just universal armor parts. I'm not sure, they haven't told us any form of conversion or what they're going to happen to all the ones that we currently have. So right now I'm going to assume they're deleted, which is probably a bad thing. It's kind of an up to you decision. I mean, I have plenty, honestly, plenty of parts, and I really don't need them, so I don't mind losing them. But that's the majority of what was covered in the first stream. Now we're moving to the second stream, which is a little, in my opinion, not quite as much stuff. There was, the second stream is all about strikes. So there are at least 13 confirmed new strikes, which is going to be awesome. It's like more than the first entirety of Destiny times 2. It's like amazing. There'll be a whole bunch of different encounters, so when you're doing one strike, so if you do the Nexus, like, and you just get the Nexus 3 times in a row, you won't be doing the same strike each time. Each time you do this, like, it has a chance to randomly change between this encounter, this audio, these spawn locations, and it goes through, like, these 3 or 4 different things. And also, the boss fights are so cool. Like, they're just these giant, like, in the clip that they show, I'll probably leave a link in the description so you can watch it too. There are literally these 2 giant Cabal bosses, and it's just like epicness.
You can't overdose on that just like, without taking the whole bottle.
Because you have to fight each one individually, and then like they both come out, and it's like this awesome arrangement of just like death and destruction raining down from above. It's really awesome and cool, and if you haven't checked it out, I would seriously go check it out on the Twitch TV /Bungie. It's really cool. And now certain strike bosses now have certain boss perks. And if you get a material / consumable from Zur, which is
guess at that one.
3 coins or 3 of luck of 3, I think it's called, something like that. You get an extremely high chance drop of getting an exotic weapon or exotic gear piece just from your next boss fight. So that includes strike bosses as well, not just Atheon and Crota. I think that's extremely cool, you guys, so I cannot wait to try that out and see what new exotics I can get. There is also limited perks and gear that you can only acquire from killing, say, this boss. So like killing Fogoth will give you like probably a hunter cloak or something like that, or a mark. It's not been revealed or confirmed yet what it will be given. It just has been shown that it will be there, and it will be in the thing, in the actual boss, and it's going to be a collector's item that's going to be worth it. So that's most of what I have for both the Taken King Part 1 and Part 2 reveal trailers from Destiny. So there haven't been much changes. Just remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I will be covering the next 2 Destiny streams, and as soon as the Taken King comes out, you should expect to see lots and lots of content from me coming out from all the strikes, bosses, raids, and I will planning to do a Taken King prep tutorial, because that is going to be very, 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 very soon, where we need to start preparing for the Taken King, because it's coming out soon, better than we can expect, and until it's pretty much, I'm going to explain to you the best way that as soon as it's dropped on day 1, you will be as best prepared to get started and tear through stuff as possible. So, thanks again for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I really am still kind of a beginner and new to this, so please, everything helps. Don't be afraid to leave feedback, it helps. Or if you just feel like saying you play Crucible horribly.
I just threw a knife at his face after shooting him. That should have killed him.
I know I do. Just let me know, and I'll be sure to read them and get back to you guys. But until then, see ya.
They were on They left our team.
Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A.
That should have. Yeah, that's OP right now. That's. There's also user issues.
You're in the lead.
Idiot. It kind of goes both ways. It depends on user problems, really, the most. I got a kill before I died, and I was hoping that was a throwing knife, not something else.
You're falling behind.
I wish they were.
Enemy captured Zone A.
When hitting the last word or using last word?
Heavy ammo on the way.
Yeah. It actually is a good gun. There's this thing called random every which way direction. You just have to account for it. Freaking Titan Smash. Just use your super just to kill me. Love it when they do that. It's like using your super to kill one guy. You must be pissed. Nope.
Zone C lost.
Thank you for the assist.
Enemy captured Zone C. Enemy controls all zones.
I think we just lost the football game,
Zone
Jess.
B secure. Zone A neutralized.
Probably that next Friday. That grenade, like, rolled way too far from than it should have. I just saw it land on the wall and then it just bounced straight into my face. I'm like, what the heck does that? Sniper where? C, B, A. Golden gun is at B. Golden gun is at B.
Zone B lost. Zone C
Whoa.
neutralized.
Okay, yeah, C's a little heart packed. There was a sniper. Did you get him too?
Zone C secure.
Yeah. I just took down... I may have only got one kill with my golden gun, but I killed somebody that was using golden gun. So I think that's fine. I call that as... okay. I'm trying to get used to
Enemy
golden
captured
gun.
Zone B.
What's happening?
Zone C lost.
Totally possible. Yeah. Red Death is kind of a butt. He shot me through a wall. Like, that was... what's he... he's using a pulse rifle. That's good gun. Jess, did you say that... I think the messenger's up this week if you wanted to go through it. Good time. Good time to get it. Worse things have happened.
Zone C secure. Heavy ammo available.
Let's see what we can... the one that's sniping? He's gone now. There are only like 3 or 4 good sniping spots on this map.
Zone A lost. Zone B neutralized. Enemy captured Zone A.
Use Axiom Bolt. You won't miss then.
You captured Zone B.
What are you? Arc Bolt.
Only 5 minutes left.
They are lagging. Yeah, Titans are over. Melee, this is the reason why they're throwing knives. You have to throw. I know. Yeah, that's... well, it just gets worse once the Hammer of Soul comes out, so don't complain yet.
Zone C lost.
Especially since... oh, crud.
Enemy captured Zone C. Zone A neutralized.
In between...
Zone A's captured. It's yours.
Jess, is your mic muted?
Zone B lost.
Thanks.
Enemy
Yeah.
captured Zone B. Zone C neutralized. They've almost won. Heavy ammo on the way. Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost, but there will be others.
Not really. I don't get really upset or anything about a game. Or I typically don't.